I'm Kev, welcome back to IR-18 and IndyCar Fixed series as we're around Michigan International Speedway. It's a fast speedway. It is average speed of over 200 miles per hour is what you would expect with the Fixed series. Big slipstreaming opportunities. It's going to be kind of pack racing. Everyone's going to be staying very close, and we have just got to survive to the end of these 60 laps, and then we should be getting a good result. I failed to do that in my previous attempt at trying this race. And as you can see in qualifying, we're in the top 5. I was pretty happy with the lap. You know, it could have been a bit better maybe. As you can see, we're almost a tenth, well, half a tenth behind the number 1, as that's a big gap on an overall height it is, which is flat out in qualifying. So maybe just didn't warm up especially well, but we are the number 6 car. Quite a few drivers signed over 70 of them, so I think we're in the bottom split, being that high up. And I say there's probably 3 splits, as you've got quite a full field. If I scroll down, and you can see 18 cars qualified. We've got 23 of them in here. So, as I said, the goal is just to survive to the end of the race, and then we should be getting at least a top 10, maybe a top 5 if we do really well. But let's see how we do. As I'm always nervous before these races, because it always ends up well, always ends up badly. There's no real in between result. I've never really had that around any of these races. And as you'll probably see the season standings, or what I saw in the season standings, I got up towards the top 10 after the last race in New Hampshire, where we had a surprisingly really good race. But then after the first race here, I've dropped down to outside the top 20 again. So we've got lots of work to do the rest of this season. We want to be up there, at least in the top 10, even the top 5, which was our goal. Well, it was actually to win, wasn't it? But that sounded good enough. As it looks like third hasn't bothered to line up. It looks like they're going to be starting at the back then, or from the pit lane, or get disconnected. I think that was third place, wasn't it? As if we scroll across. No, that wasn't third. What happened to third then? Anyway, we're going to be de facto third then. Let me start this race. And because we're on the inside line, folks can overtake us on the outside if we get a poor start. So we've got to make sure we get a good start here. As the pace car goes off. He's waiting until green. Or just before then. Not the best start as the guys on our outside. I've got to set up crew chief again for this race. I just realised that. I should just let those guys by, and I'll just slit in the slipstream, hopefully. There's a bit of a gap behind. As we get up to 6th, we might actually have to just sit in 5th, because 5th doesn't seem to have that much. Isn't it? It's like Daytona pack race, isn't it, in front? Pairing up. There we come with the tow. See, look, 5th gets us to above 230, so if we just sit here. There's a variety of lines in front. There's like 3 or 4 different lines there. That's what is fantastic about this track, though. Multiple groove racing. You can go down low, you can go up high, you can stay in the middle, be safe. And you're guaranteed to have a good run through the corner. As we're on the march. Want to be aggressive in this race, but maybe not too aggressive. As we make the move though, despite heavy lifting. Let's allow someone on our outside. As they're going 3 wide behind. Absolute madness already. As the tow is so strong here, everyone's packed up again. As now we're stuck on the outside. So the guy about to make it 3 wide there, so I had to lift off there and make sure we all make it through the corner. So I could have easily pinched there. So very racy early on. It seems like it's not a good idea to follow this guy in front, the high lines. We get the exit. Hey, this is longer than I survived in my first attempt at this race, so I'm pretty happy as they go 4 wide in front. Don't be doing that. We're only 5 laps into a 60 lap race. I mean, I said I want to be racy, but I also want to make it, you know, into at least lap 10. Again, that's what you get with this racetrack as well. Plus being in, as I said, the bottom split might be a bit racier than it is in the top splits. As that was pretty nice, we're just by ourselves in 3 and 4. So the guy in front's going high line quite a lot. Or not, he's going down low. But that's why he doesn't go down low often. Almost clashing it. As now we take his high line away. So again, timing maybe not an issue around here. So we're happy to sit here just on the fringes of the top 5 for the time being. This guy behind had a little look, then he realised, oh, there's a guy on my inside there. Can't really do that. Plus we're so far back from the front in case they do wreck, because once again they're going very aggressive. 3 wide. We should be away from the madness. As how have they all survived? I thought for sure locking wheels caused an incident, but in the end it seems like we had a crash behind. So we're just going to back it up, stay behind the pace car. But that is going to be the whole race, isn't it? Us, well, for as I said, probably the next 30 laps, us just sitting there and hoping no one crashes in front where we have to get our cat-like reflexes out, you know? There's also someone almost crashing to the back of us, look.
Let the pan car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
We felt almost crashing to the 10 car there, not paying attention. But we're in 6th. Bit too early to pit. I reckon there'll be multiple yellows as well. So I think we stay out. See what happens. I know everyone else is pitting, which is not a good sign. But I'll probably fill the car around 2/3 again, so around that 40, so you still need to pit again, really. We've got 1 to green, so I'm going to be talking again through the whole of another caution. I like these short, fast cautions as well. I don't know why they don't do it more often. I'm not sure if it's, again, just when the accident happens on the track, like if it happens in 3 and 4, can maybe quickly get, you know, through the pace laps, but yeah, well, I don't know why they don't do it more often like this. So what's happened to the guy behind? Has he been told to let everyone through? Or has he got a penalty, or is he damaged?
Not going green, not going green.
Oh, delayed green.
Not going green.
I've never seen this before. I don't think. Delayed green. This is pretty cool. Didn't even realise this could happen. But yeah, I've never seen this, or at least I don't remember seeing this before. So just going to be sitting here in 5th. I think everyone behind us pitted though. And pit lane is still open, so we do have the option of maybe pitting, but again, still think it's a bit too early, as what is the number 15 car doing? Is he trying to become the pace car or something? That was that white car as well that we were kind of following in that first stint, so he might be trying to do that again this stint. So once again, we have talked through the whole of the caution, first caution. Do apologise for that, but let's see what we do then. Or how long it stays green, because you know, often, like just like in real life, cautions breed cautions. As I say, I want to be sitting around the top 5. I don't want to be dropping too far back like I did in Indy and one of the races. I think my final race, I dropped. That's how I started in the top 5, dropped all the way down to like 15th, and just spent the rest of my race powering back into the top 5. Because I just pitted way too often, pitted at the wrong times as well. I think unnecessary pitting as well. I think we had a caution with around 15 laps to go, which I shouldn't have pitted under, but I did, being the idiot I am. So I did get back into the top 5 because there was a caution soon after, and some guys did elect to pit, and then I got a bit aggressive in the last 10 laps. As I don't know why you're weaving, mate. That does nothing. Well, let's get ready then. Taking the high line, remember. So we get overtaken on the outside, because you can't get overtaken on the inside before start-finish line. Let's see when this guy goes. Is it just before green? No, right at green. So this meant everyone's had a pretty good start then. Apart from the leader, of course. So after one corner, or do you need to change the visor again? We'll take a visor strip. So again, just slight lifts into these corners. So they're getting very dicey for first already. Just had one lap. This guy behind going for the outside line in its sight. Does have that outside line. Got another guy trying it as well. We're going to hold on just about, are we? No, he's still got his nose out there. Don't want to be chopping him off. And so someone's bleeped out of existence. That's not good. Thanks for chopping you off. Oh, the leader's chopping off third as well, the white car. But they make it through somehow. They make it back through into 5th. As he gets such a tow into 1 and 2. Absolutely crazy. The rare 6th gear. That's just holding that outside line. It's a good practice for late in the race as well. They're just showing that the outside line maybe be better as they go free ride in front. Let's back out of it. May cost us our position. Who's making it 3 wide? I top 3 wide again. 3 wide again. We're 3 wide the whole lap there. Oh, for God's sake, who's making it 3 wide again? So this is what we don't want to happen, where we're getting kind of swarmed backwards. We're in 10th now. Want to be a couple places higher up. I know with the racing that's going on, maybe it's a good thing that we're a bit lower back. It's all turning a bit early there, and you're just chasing the car up the bank, and then so everyone just wants to get so racy. So we're down to 11th. Just going to try and sit here then. Getting a bit too hairy for my liking in front. Yes, you don't want to be doing that, mate, diving in late on someone into a corner. Could have easily chopped you off there. Someone's in the grass in front, what the hell? Don't be rejoining in front of us. Oh my God. That was absolutely idiotic from that dude. So now I think we do pit. 40 laps to go with some fuel saving in the pack. I think we can make it to the end. Oh. So you can see we're right at the back as everyone pitted. I think everyone did pit. Maybe one car didn't. And we actually hit someone in pit lane, as you may have seen, which I did not expect. So what the hell is the 7 car doing? So let's see what we can do from all the way back here in last, on the lead lap at least. Because we've got a lapped car in front.
Green flag, green flag.
Let's get underway, almost into the back of the lap car in front. As that was a very slow restart. I think he might be letting us by actually. Very good of them. So let's get racing in 17. So 17 cars on the lead lap. Out of 23 or so now have started. And now we've got 37 laps to the end, or 38. And I said, I think we might just be able to make it to the end on fuel. We do some fuel saving. So I'm going on the high 6th gear, even though it doesn't really help us. But then that does knock off some revs. It may be able to save a tiny bit. That little bit extra we might need to make it to the end. And of course lifting the corners as well. And also we've got a good view of everyone in front of us. So we should be able to avoid any trouble, any danger in front. A bit better than we did previously. As you can see, everyone's just in one big pack at the moment. It's not really splitting up. And I don't expect it to either, so despite some hairy racing, everyone should be very close to each other. And I was saying that, there's a bit of a gap around 7th and 8th, or 8th and 9th there, in front. So the guy in front has been pushed back. As they're going they're trying to go like 4 wide in front. I'm in the crazies pack, aren't I, right at the back? And I was saying that they're going like 3 or 4 wide in the front pack as well. So we'll just sit back here, enjoy our fuel saving. Enjoy just being in the tow but not really doing anything with it, as we have actually split from the lead pack. Saying that now. You can hear that, how much we can lift. Because he gets such a slipstream into 1 and 2. Might not be worth us saving all this fuel, because look how crazy it is in front. With the multiple groove racing, everyone's just going for it. With the racing in front as well. As what the hell is he doing? Let's make the car a bit looser. I'll tell you that. As now we've got a second gap in front. We've got to work hard to gain back up to it. As no crash in front. So we might have to pit again now under this caution because of that hit, in case there's any damage. And we're around the halfway mark. And if we take some fuel now, we'll definitely make it to the end. So it's definitely worth pitting under this caution. I'm trying. So we've made it halfway to the finish, and we're right where we kind of were before the caution in 14th. There's quite a few guys pitted. And we just need to get a restart like that. So let's line up. Let's not hit the throttle while we go down a gear. There's the guy behind trying to get a slingshot, it looks like. It's once again a bit disorganised in front. Fortunately, he only had the inside line on me, so he couldn't make the move. And again, I had to dab the brakes when we were going on a restart. So now in the second half of this race, we've been a bit cautious. We've been all over the place in the field. Now it's time to try and push on through the field, get back into the top 10 almost immediately. This guy in front's gone wide. This guy behind trying to make it 3 wide. Is he? At least it seemed like he tried to. Once again, we're a bit spread out behind the lead group. As all they hit each other behind. I'm guessing we've got a bit of damage after that contact earlier. As we're flat out, we're not really achieving much. Yeah, look at that, we're way down on top speed. We should be close to 230 and we're around 7 miles per hour slower. No, he's easy made it by. So it's a bit like Motegi for us, unfortunately. I'm just going to follow you through, mate. There's, whoa, a bit all over the place on the exit. What the hell is he doing? Just stay to one line. This guy behind seemed like he's trying to take the higher line. He's messing up. So we've got a bit too close. They're going into the corner. Got a beautiful arc through it as they're going like 3 wide in front in the lead pack. A bit worried about that guy in front. Seems to be trying to make a move. We want to join in as well. That's all crash in front. Oh, he saved it. Nicely done. The free car, boy. Where's the free car then? Oh, he's gaining now. Here he comes.
That's the 3 car.
Well, the white car did a good job of saving that.
That's the 2 car.
You're always worried about someone coming up the track after that. They didn't do it. So do we pit for tyres? Probably not worth it, is it? There's no real tyre wear. We might as well just stay out to the end. Don't want to beat in too much. Doesn't seem like our damage will be repaired. So let's just try and get some track position finally. It's once again a bit shambolic, the pacing behind the pace car. Got a number of drivers pit, so we should at least be in the top 10 again. It's been a long time. So you can see, we're up into the top 10. We are in 8th after quite a few drivers pitted. Got around 20 laps to go. I would take a top 10 with our lack of pace now.
Get ready, going green.
Someone's a bit unhappy about the previous incident. Bit better with the pacing behind the pace car this time. As you see, everyone's not kind of stop starting on each other.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
So we've got a very good restart.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
That's the restart we need. And now with our kind of lack of tapping and speed, we need to drive with momentum. So lifting into corners, just driving with an arc. Rather than driving kind of flat out all the time and having to react. Need to cut out kind of the speed loss we have into corners. As that guy's squeezing us a bit. Bloody hell, coming down into the middle lane. Stay out high. So we've basically got to go where we can keep the speed up and stay in this lead pack. It seems to be middle or low. Don't want to go out high. Got someone on the outside. Lucar's been very feisty, isn't he? Trying to force his way through. As here comes the pack. Gotta watch out for the car on the outside. He really wants to keep us down low. It's a bit too reaction there. We lost quite a lot of speed. I am digging. Once again worried about that car on the outside coming down on us. Let's look at that lack of top end speed and the slipstream as well. Just murders us. Can't really afford to lift in any corners, can we? We're kind of glued to the inside here. So I think I lifted like 3 or 4 times into that corner. I had to drive it in hard to hold on to that position. Once again, keep it low. So just holding on to a top 10 position at the moment. Let's all crash in front. But no yellow. We all make it through. There we go, let's follow this guy as well. Where's that guy going? And how do you rejoin on the track without wiping out the whole field? Yeah, so you've got to take a slightly lower line I would like into 1 and 2. Because I'm kind of feeling it a bit there. There we go, take the high line. Get the toe off this guy. Haven't cleared the guy behind though, unfortunately. Oh, now we have. He's lifted off. Just keep it flat out. Hasn't got a weaving in front. This is getting dangerous here. We're just over 10 laps to go. So I'm going to take our trusty high line. This is working out well for us actually, this high line. It's all going front out to lift majorly. We just about survived that. Has that wiped out the whole of the field behind? What the hell? I don't know why he lifted so much there. Not sure if he got hit. But it has taken out, or at least damaged a portion of the field. And now it is just going to be madness in these final 10 or 9 laps. I'm catching them. So we've got 9 laps to go. And it is about to get crazy. As that... Unfortunately, yes, it did take out 4 guys, so now we've got 13 drivers on the lead lap. And we try and get a good restart. I said try and get a top 10 at least. As that's better when you go just before green. Much better for everyone. No, not the best restart for us. But at least backed up the guy behind as well. But we'll catch up while they battle. At least that's the plan. So go now, we can see them battling in front. Oh, so we're a bit away from them as well. So while they're battling and taking each other out like that, we can just have a good old view of it. So here we come. Now, I'm not sure if that guy in front is damaged. I guess we'll see over these next couple of laps. And so we'll just be trying to make moves while they hold each other up. So we've got to be careful into the corners and carry the corner speed. And it looks like the leader's making a move and the guy in front. As the guy in front looks like he's just setting up for the exit. Doesn't seem to have worked though, surprisingly. So you come with the speed on the outside. Oh, we've got the toe. And hey, we've got some top speed back. What the hell? Where's that coming from? So they're hitting each other in front. Boy, you could see that coming a mile off. But everyone survived. So go for the low line. So that was a bit close. That was my fault. I got a bit out of my groove there. Someone's going slow in front. Is that the leader again? No, it's fourth. Do you try this inside move again? Oh, this time we've cleared the guy into the corner. That's better. Now we can try and keep our outside line for the next corner. So we go around the outside again. Oh, we love our outside moves. Still on our inside. So we go easy for that in the final corner. They're getting a bit argy-bargy in front for the lead. Guy behind has lost out and wonder if he's damaged. Or if he's just keeping it very safe. It's a bit hard to tell, to be honest. But once again, the outside line. As they're all looking inside, so we can just make that move all day long, it looks like. Once again, outside line. It's working. Can't believe this. Has he gone to the penultimate lap? Someone on the inside's gone very low. So we can just keep it flat in this groove. It's easy for us. Oh, we made a move around the outside. Oh my god. Look at this position we're in. From nowhere. Try and make the move on the outside again. Oh, and there's the leader. Give us your slipstream. That's on the final lap. We're going to take second at least, are we? Oh my god. Who'd have seen this coming? He's going to the final corner. Flat out. Do we have to run on the leader? Not quite, but I'll take second. Oh my god. I can't believe that tactic works. That is insane. As Empty Box would say, round the outside, round the outside. I can't believe we had our top speed comeback suddenly out of nowhere as well. As here we are looking at the final instant, which led to the final caution at least. As we all stack it up, this is a lap before, but I can't believe that tactic worked. We found our rhythm, we found a way to make it work. And if we had one more lap, I reckon we could have challenged for the win, but I'll take second once again. Our second in 3 races. And considering how bad that first race went as well for us round here, considering the instance, once again we dropped down the field. It just worked for us. So let's see what happened to this guy in front. He's just very slow. And oh, I clipped him. I didn't even realise that. So here we go from the guy's car. So as you can see, he got a superb run. Tried to make it 3 wide into that corner. And then did he just back off majorly? Looks like he did. And then I see trying to avoid him, just unfortunately clipped him, and that caused the crash. That's my fault. I should have done better to avoid him. As now here are the final 5 laps then. As you can see, we're way down the field. We're in 7th, just about staying ahead of 8th. And we were both struggling here as well. So it didn't work out how we could get fast, but then I think it was actually on this lap we figured out the outside one was better as we tried the inside line a couple of times. As you can see, we're just getting pinched. We found the momentum there to get by. And then I think it's into this first couple of corners. This is where we figured out the outside line is going to win us this, or at least make us get a good result. As I went 3 wide for the lead almost. And there we go, around the outside of everyone. As they're compromising themselves, they're trying to take that tight line, they have to lift. We can just keep it easy flat, despite slight damage to the wing as well. But yeah, I'm sorry for that guy now, causing that incident. That was I know he was slow, but I probably should have done a bit better to avoid that. As I braked a bit too late, and I thought I was clear, as you saw, in real time, but we got a result. This is the good of me. You've seen the bad, you've seen the ugly as well in this race. Yeah, easy pass. I want to see us get past the white car. That seemed to be pretty close. But that was a good battle in those last 9 laps. Look at this, we're doing our Cole Larson impression here. Let's have all lifting. We could just go in a different groove. We're making a 4th groove. Oh, that guy hasn't got damaged. That's why he backed off then. Battling for the lead. And that guy didn't even get challenged for the lead. The remaining laps. How comfortable his cushion was. Here we go. Oh, it wasn't as close as I thought. It was very scary, wasn't it? We were racing this. Here we go, trying to make the move for 2nd. But I hope you enjoyed the racing round Michigan. I did in the end. As you saw, it was a good result. Perhaps not a good race for me. But hopefully you can carry on the momentum and actually not be kind of stop-start. We're getting a good result, a bad result, good result, a bad result. Hopefully we can get a few good results now in the middle part of the season. As there we go, around the outside, easy. Now I probably should have ducked in this guy's toe a bit better. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Hopefully with a victory, not another 2nd place.